not uncommon for today's woodworkers to find themselves in a small or shared shop space, and contractors needed a dependable saw that they could take to the job site. For both groups of people, the DeWalt 10-inch Jobsite table saw with the folding stand has been a favorite for years. The stand itself is very rugged but very easy to use. The DeWalt saw bolted to its top brings lots of capability and power to the job site or your shop space. Much like any other table saw, the controls are very familiar and located logically. Despite its small overall footprint, the table surface is rather generous. And the saw comes with the real rip fence that locks down on both ends. We'll see more about this fence a little later. The throat insert locks in place, but you can unlock it with your fingers and remove it easily. The riving knife and blade guard that are both supplied with the saw rise and fall with the blade. They're mounted to the arbor so they always follow its position. Rather than have to put your hand down next to the blade, you pull this lever on the side of the saw to release the riving knife or blade guard, whichever is installed at the moment. This makes swapping out the riving knife or blade guard very easy and very quick. This saw comes with a nice safety switch that prevents you from accidentally starting the saw, but makes it very easy to shut it off. To change the bevel angle, we release the locking lever, move it to where we want it on the scale, and then lock the lever down. We would find that this scale really is pretty accurate. The throat insert is designed to work with the blade at an angle. This is another way that setups are easier and faster to do. The rack and pinion system makes quick work of setting the fence width, and that includes cranking in 32.5 inches of rip clearance on the right side of the blade. And you can quickly move the fence to 3 different positions on the telescoping rails. The finger-operated releases mean there's no tools involved. And you can install a fence to the left of the blade if necessary as well. This flip-over face makes it easier to work close to the blade guard or with smaller materials. We always want to use a push device, and this makes it easier. The full blade guard is modular, and that makes it easier to work with in more situations. We're seeing more and more of this style blade guard because it's easy to use and it is safe. This machine has a 2.5-inch dust port, so it works with your shop vac. The blade is fully shrouded below the deck of the saw, and that enhances the power of the shop vac. For all this to mean anything, the DeWalt 10-inch Jobsite table saw has to actually cut wood, and it does that very well. DeWalt puts one of their good combination blades on this saw, and it cuts very cleanly. Here I've got the flip fence down, and you can see how much more room it gives you so you can get your push handles through there easily. Set the included miter gauge to the correct angle, and it cuts very accurately. The only dust collection I used for these cuts was my shop vac, and this is all that we had on the saw. There's a little bit more on the floor, but not bad at all. So if you're looking for a table saw for your shop that actually lets you do all the woodworking stuff, but can be put away and save space, you need to check out the DeWalt 10-inch Jobsite table saw with the folding stand. This is a very good unit that's been around for years, and people have liked it the whole time.